Hi everyone, this is Ms. Helms, and by the end of this video, you should be able to apply compositions of transformations across parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting lines and discover the properties involved. So, first we want to talk about what is a composition of transformations. A composition of transformations is when two or more transformations are combined to create one transformation. So what we mean by that is maybe a reflection followed by a second reflection. So we're going to apply this and see what this looks like. The directions say, in the image below, reflect the triangle over the x-axis. Then reflect the image of the triangle over the y-axis. So first things first, we are asked to reflect the triangle over the x-axis. So we know that our x-axis is our line of reflection. And we're going to go ahead and reflect the triangle NCZ over that line. So remember, to reflect the triangle over an axis, we have to make sure that each point is the same distance away from that line of reflection, or our x-axis. So starting with, let's say, point C. Point C is 2 units above the x-axis. So therefore, it should be 2 units below the x-axis for the image. So this is our point C prime. Now we've got also point Z. Point Z is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units above the x-axis. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units below the x-axis. So Z prime would go there. And last but not least, we have the point N, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 units above the x-axis. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4 units below the x-axis. So N prime should go right here. So this is our image, N prime, C prime, Z prime, of the original triangle if we were to only reflect it over the x-axis. However, we want a composition of transformations, so we want to do another reflection. So the second part is to then reflect the image of the triangle over the y-axis. So we're going to reflect this image over the y-axis. So now our line of reflection is the y-axis. And remember, just like we did in the first part, we want to keep the points the same distance away from that line of reflection. So starting with C, C is 1, 2, 3 units away from the y-axis. So it needs to be 3 units to the left of the y-axis. So point C double prime, since this is a second reflection, will go right there. We want to do the same for N. N is 2 units to the right of the y-axis. So we want to go 2 units to the left of the y-axis. So N double prime would be right here. And last but not least, we've got Z, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right of the y-axis. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the left of the y-axis. And Z double prime will be right there. We're going to go ahead and connect our points. And now this C double prime, N double prime, and Z double prime is the composition of the reflections that occurred from the image to the original, after the first reflection over the x-axis and then the second reflection over the y-axis. Nice work!